Hi, my name is Scott Schramm. I'm Vice President of Sales for Continental Access, a Napco security group company. I'm here to talk about our new solution of integration between Alarm Lock, Napco, Continental Access, and Marks USA. We'll be going through how we tie all these products together for the Fusion solution by Napco Security Group. Napco Security Group has a federal government solution through Continental Access Control. This gives us the capability of doing FIPS compliancy, CAT cards, TWIC cards, and the HPDS 12 solution. The government solution by Continental Access gives us the capability of reading the high format cards, 75-bit to 200-bit card lengths, and multiple card lengths all at the exact same time. We add our accelerator board to our turbo or 8-door controller. This gives me the capability of adding up to 20 megs of memory and able to read up to 1 million badges per panel. With the FIPS compliancy, I can take my government issued TWIC card or FIPS card, present it, and get the doors open in less than half a millisecond. The accelerator board will give us download speeds of 923 kilobits per second, which means we can download panels basically faster than anybody in the industry. The next component of our Fusion solution is the Alarm Lock Networks Trilogy lock set. This will now give the Continental Access a wireless lock solution at the door. Consider the Networks Lock a single door controller. We can download 5,000 PIN codes or prox cards to the component. It will then communicate to the Continental Access wirelessly, 900 megahertz, to a gateway. The gateway will then communicate to the host PC via PoE, network, Cat5. So this is the controller. So we can now present our badge at the door and get entry. With the Networks lock sets, we can add up to 63 Networks locks through a single gateway talking back to the host PC. This gives me a capability now of cutting down my labor costs and making it a very efficient door installation at the door because all is included. This comes with 4 C cells and gives me the capability of 3 to 5 years battery life. The Networks lock sets will work interchangeably with my Super 2 controller, my Turbo 8 controller, and give me the capability of expanding the job site in increments of single doors, 2 doors, or 8 doors to over 2,000 plus doors on a single CA3000 software set. Our next component of the Napco Fusion integration piece is Napco Security Systems. We can now do full integration with the Napco intrusion alarms. So I can now take my standard proximity card and arm and disarm the Napco panel. So to arm a panel, as you can see, I have green, so it is disarmed. I can do a 2-tap, and the Napco panel will be armed. So as you can see, the system is now armed. And now to disarm, it's as simple as just a single tap to disarm the system through the Napco integration. So now I can disarm the system with a single tap of the Napco integration. It will now let me know that it is disarming the system. Once it is disarmed, we can now present my badge again for entry into the doors. Another important part to our integration is with the schools. We have what we call our snow day or first man in rule. With the snow day or first man in rule, if the system is supposed to unlock at 8 a.m. for free access coming into the front doors, and it is a delayed start to a school or a business, and the delayed start may be pushed back a couple hours, if somebody does not come in and badge in at the reader, the system will not take effect of that schedule. So we will change the schedule until somebody comes and badges in. At that time, the Card Access 3000 will now go into effect and will start the schedule of the free door access. So, for an example, if school is delayed 2 hours, I come in at 10 o'clock, read in. At that point in time, the door will go into free access. With the integration between Napco Security Systems and Continental Access, we now have the full integration between the commercial-grade Napco intrusion panels and the new GMC commercial fire Berg panel. So now we have full integration with the fire panel along with the combination of the Berg. Our next component of the Napco Continental fusion solution is video. Continental Access fully integrates with multiple NVR DVR lines. One of the benefits of the integration with the video is now through either a card read, an input, tripping a Berg point, I can now have video associated with that event. So instead of having to go through a DVR, NVR and scrub through a lot of video, I now can have on my component part an icon showing there's video associated with an event. I can have that video pop up live, or it can be stored, and with a click of a mouse I can bring up that associated video with that event. With the video integration, we have full integration with the Continental card reads, inputs, Napco, Berg, and fire tripping of alarms and fire alarms. And when those events happen, they are shown on my card access screen. Thusly, instead of having to go through and scrub through a lot of video, I can now click on a single icon on the card access software and bring up that event. So for an example, if I present my card, I can have a live video pop up, or I can have an individual event be stored for easy access later when I want to look at that event. With the integration, I can now go to my card access history screen and click on a camera icon which will show stored video of that particular event. With the NVR DVR integration, I can look at multiple cameras at the same time as an operator. I can click on my multiple view window and look up to 4 to 9 different cameras at one time. Thusly, the operator can see different camera shots in different areas depending on how many different NVR DVRs are on the system. Continental Access Control is a full enterprise-based solution. We've talked about all the component parts where it's fully scalable from 2 doors up to 16,000 doors, from as small as a little system of 5 cards to over 1 million badges on a controller. The systems itself can grow, as we talked about, in a single door with my Networks lock, to a 2-door with my Super 2, to my 8-door controller, which is my Turbo 8. These component parts can be mixed and matched in any way. They can be put on the network, so they can be in different locations, all reporting back to one head-end enterprise-based software solution. They can also then be tied together in 422. Continental Access Control is their own hardware manufacturer and creates their own software. Thusly, I don't worry about any third parties making our component parts. All of my controllers have a 3-year warranty. We have our 8-door Turbo 8 controller. I have my Super 2, which is my 2-door controller, which comes with a 1.3 amp power supply and a 7 amp battery for backup of the access control. Continental Access, a Napco security group, has full integration with all of our integration partners. That is where the fusion solution comes in. We have integration with the Continental, the Alarm Lock, Networks locks, the Napco, Berg Fire intrusion, the video, and Marks USA, our door locking hardware.